Hey guys, this is Gaston45 here. I'm going to do a video about my blowout kit, or trauma kit as they call it, and then all your tactical dudes will call it the ventilated operator kit. It's all the same thing, it's just a trauma kit, essentially mainly for like penetrating traumas, gunshots, knives, debris from a vehicle accident, you know, whatever you want to call it. My background, I'm an EMT in my state. I'm on a volunteer fire department as a firefighter EMT. I work part-time on an ambulance company in my town. It's the service in my town provides it. And then I'm also in the private fire service as a paid firefighter, and that's my career job. So this is the Condor Rip-Away EMT pouch. This is a great pouch. I'm not going to really do a review such on this. There's good reviews out there. But it's a decent pack. It's not as good as your HSGI or your SOEs or your tactical tailors, but for what I need it for, it's just fine. Obviously it has the rip away capabilities, but like I said, if you're interested in the pack, just look at other reviews, but I think it's pretty good. On the outside here, I've got my medical patch that everybody needs, a tactical medic patch. Pretty cool. I have just a Kershaw knife here. I think it's the Hunter. Just a sharp knife. I don't use it for anything unless I need it for medical, so it stays nice and sharp. And it sits on the outside. Got a Rescue Me here. This is great. It's got a window punch and seatbelt cutter. You can also cut clothes with this. Look that up if you need to. It's only like 10 bucks. I suggest everyone have one. I just got a light stick. This isn't your chem lights, but this is like your reusable. It runs off a battery. Great. I got it from the camping section at Target. Excellent in case you need to find your way around this pack at nighttime. Works great. Or if you ever have to throw this to a buddy, just turn this on real quick, throw it, and then you can see it. Got a cat tourniquet here on the outside, secured by rubber bands. I think that's one of the best ways to do it. You can use hair ties or you can use Ranger bands, but with the rubber bands I can just rip this and tear this off, and the rubber bands will probably break, so that works for me. On the back here I got a carabiner that's just on one of the D-rings back here. This works good because I can just pick this up and clip it to a belt or something if I'm on the move, or like hang it from a handle in a vehicle or something. You can do whatever you want with it. It's a locking carabiner. It doesn't really mean nothing, but also on the back here in the molly webbing, that's where I keep my shears. You always need a good pair of shears. You don't have to buy like the $14 or $15 ones. I got these from like Menards for $3. If they'll cut a penny and still work, they'll do just fine for clothing and jackets and whatever. And they're supposed to cut through like ballistics vests. I've never done that, but why not? I think that's it. And then this is just your Molly and Pals webbing. You can loop that through or whatever. I suggest after you weave everything through, you can watch videos on that. You secure it down by zip tying it, and then obviously when you hit this buckle, that'll collapse, and then you take this handle and then just tear it away from whatever it's mounted to. This strap right here, if your bag's unzipped and you gotta get moving, you can just throw that up real quick, and then it'll keep everything together even if it's unzipped. If you don't like that, you can just cut it off. So on the inside here is all my equipment. Alright, I got a lot of stuff in here, more than most people keep in their blowout kits. But remember, this isn't like an IFAK or anything, where like it would be being used on you. This would be great if you had this to be used on you, but this is more of somebody gets hurt, I'm going to use it on them kind of thing. I've got bleeding airway for the most part. There's a bleeding thing here, obviously, and some bleeding stuff here, just because it wouldn't fit over here. But I've got some, just some rolled gauze that fits nice into these elastic bands right here. These are great for packing a wound, or just taking the whole thing out of the packet and smacking it on a cut or something, and then wrapping it up to bandage it. but whatever works for you. These are the cheap kind. You can get the name brand kind. I mean, I wouldn't spend the extra money. Just go to Walgreens, Walmart, or CVS and get this stuff for like $3 for a pack of 4. Works great, same stuff. This is just a ace bandage I cut in half so it could fit in here. You could even get a couple of these coupled with some of these, or just some surgical dressings that are real cheap from like Walgreens or something, and then just fold it up, throw it over a wound, wrap that really tight, and then you've got like your gunshot wound covered, or knife wound, or whatever. Works good. Moving on, I've got Quick Clot ACS as a hemostatic agent. This stuff works really great. This is I believe this is a lot more than what you're going to get with your combat gauze or something. It's the same stuff. NTOA approved, for those of you that that matters for. You guys know who you are. Nice pull tab. It's got that x-ray strip. Big whoop. I don't even know if they care about that stuff, but this will pack a nice fluid. It's got the hemostat agent in it. Excellent. I was going to try and figure out how to fit 2 of these. The more the better, but I just didn't have room. But there's a lot in here, so I should be okay with just one. And if you run out of this stuff, go to this stuff. Don't hesitate. Just do it. I have just an examination light for pupils or whatever. It also works for you shine this in somebody's eye, and then the pupils will either dilate or constrict or not do anything. You can tell if they're having a stroke or something like that. You can also look in a wound if it's dark, see if there's any debris or something in there. And I just slide it. It fits real nice in this like condor labeling tab. This is a trauma kit, but I have some basic stuff in here. Just got a gauze pad and 2 band-aids, just if you get a quick cut or something, and this is all I got. They weigh like nothing and take up 0 space, so why not? Then I got my main bleeding control right here. It's 2 Israeli bandages. These are the 4-inch ones. The 6-inch ones won't fit. You can also go with the H&H bandage. This is the cinch tight, but I would only be able to fit 1 of these. I can't fit 2 of these in here without being able to fit everything else. So I went with the Israeli bandages, the 4-inch. They'll come in a package like this. That's another thing. eBay is your best friend. I suggest getting all your supplies off eBay. It's going to be cheaper, and it'll just be a lot less hassle. It'll come in a package like this. I took that off to get rid of the bulk and just went with this. You can slide, they fit in real nice like that, and you got 2 pressure dressings. You can look up all types of videos on how to use those. I think that's it. So that's it for bleeding. Actually, that's not it for bleeding, sorry. I got some hemostats here. A straight hemostat, and then a curved one. If you guys ever saw Black Hawk Down, you can clamp an artery. That's not really what these are for. More of just for like somebody gets hit in the face, like removing teeth or pulling the tongue out of the way, that sort of thing. Getting debris out of a wound. If you had to, you could clamp an artery. I don't know how easy that would be, but I've never done it, so I don't carry those for that. But if you need to, I guess you could. And then just a pair of nice sharp bandage scissors. These things will cut through a lot of stuff. So just to back up to the shears, and those will stay a little more clean because they're on the inside too. So then I got an SOE tourniquet, so I have 2 tourniquets. I couldn't fit this in a pouch or anything, so this just lays right here. It's not as compact as the cat tourniquet. Personally, I like the cat tourniquets better, but these are more durable, and these are less prone to breaking than those, but I prefer the cat. It also has a metal windlass instead of a plastic. All types of videos on how to use those. What a lot of blowout kits are lacking, I guess you could call it that, is a CPR mask, and like in your IFAC, something like this isn't going to fit. I just taped down the valve there. But this is one of your go-to things for CPR. I'd suggest having it, if it's not like in your range bag, at least have it in your vehicle or something. It's a one-way valve, so if they puke, it's not going to come out at you, but you can still give them air. Works great with the BVM, but obviously a BVM isn't going to fit in here. That's in my car. So obviously this stuff's on the airway now. Just keep a Sharpie in there because you never know what you need a Sharpie for. You can also use it to write the time on your tourniquets if you want to take the time to do that. I got some oral airways here. This is for like your big boys, and then this is for your standard people. And I got a like a pediatric one just because it weighs nothing, takes up no room, and it fits. I'd suggest having a couple of these. You can get like a pack of 6 of these, all different sizes, for like $3 off eBay with free shipping. That's where I got these. So go check eBay. They're pretty cheap. There's no excuse why you shouldn't have them, really. Some tape. I don't have duct tape, but duct tape works really well if you don't have this stuff. Duct tape will probably work even better than this because with the blood and stuff. Some alcoholic swabs, just because they weigh nothing and you can clean stuff with them. We've got a nasopharyngeal airway. Basically, this goes in your nose through the passageway, and then you can ventilate somebody with this. In here I have some lubrication in just a couple Ziploc bags. You can buy the little packets of lube, but I couldn't find any. All they had was like the big packets of like 20 or 30 that I didn't need. I just needed one, so I just bought a tube and put it in some Ziplocs, and it works great. You can use blood or spit or something to lubricate this to get it down somebody's nose. You can watch all kinds of videos, but lubrication is the proper way, so that's why I carry it. We'll do that later. I got a couple chest seals, Asherman chest seals. They fold up. These ones have the valve, and taking into account that the valves can get kind of clogged, I don't really worry about that. But I keep 2, 1 for each side. Also, you can use packaging if you need more. So basically, if you look around, you can use like all these packages and whatnot, and you have like 8 different chest seals. So I'm not too concerned about that. These are just designated chest seals. But these are kind of expensive. I got a good deal. I got 3 for 12 bucks. So once again, check eBay. It'll be a lifesaver. Here's the gloves. I got like 2 or 3 pairs of gloves. There's no reason why you shouldn't have these. Basically protect yourself. That's all I'm gonna say. A stethoscope. Well, I'll get to this first. Everyone's gonna get mad at me about this. This is a decompression needle. Yes, I'm an EMT. Yes, I know how to do it. Have I ever done it before in a real person? No. But I shoot with a lot of paramedics, shoot with a lot of doctors that do know how to use this stuff. And if my family or friend went down and they had a tension pneumothorax, I definitely pop them with this. They also call this a dart. It's a decompression needle. It's like a 14 gauge catheter, essentially. This one's a little longer to be more effective. You can read up about normal catheters being too short. And then that's another thing. Carry a stethoscope if you got the needle. If you come across a doctor or something, or a paramedic, they probably won't use this unless they have one of these, because the proper way to do a tension pneumothorax is to listen for bilateral breath sounds, and you need a stethoscope for that. You can just dart somebody to be on the safe side and probably not hurt them too much, but know what you're doing. Don't just start stabbing people with a needle. Then I got just a tongue depressor. Somebody gets hit in the face, got a lot of goo or whatever. Normally you would suction it out, but we don't have an ambulance, so you just turn them on their side and scoop all the blood and nastiness out. And you should have a couple more of these. I only got 1 because I don't know what happened to the other one. But so that's all my stuff. If you have any questions, just let me know. One video I'd watch after this is Silky McNasty. He's got the same pack. Just type in blowout kit, and he's like one of the 2 or 3 top videos that comes up. Great video, and of course all types of other stuff. So once again, check eBay for all these great deals. Get training, at least first aid, at least CPR or something. and then watch various videos on how to use the quick clot, the chest seals, the naso, the oral airways. I won't talk about that, but yeah, and the Izzy bandages. So hope you guys enjoyed. Message me if you have any questions. Stay safe.